Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today we are going over my October favorites. Again, Thanksgiving is less than a month away and I am so excited. I've been having that moment where especially on Saturday mornings, it's something about the sun here, and I could be crazy. If you live in Hawaii, let me know. I've said this on Instagram before. The sun, when it starts to get into the holiday time here in Hawaii, even though it's sunny, it's different. It's different from the rest of the year. I don't know how to explain it. It could just be a feeling inside of me, but I feel like even though the sun is shining, it's different. It hits different, you know? And I'm just starting to feel it. Today I was putting on makeup really slowly. I don't have to really do anything today except film this video. And I was like, this is like around the holidays, like when I'm on break from school, which I'm not right now. But anyway, that's how it feels. So I am starting to get pumped for the holidays. I have some really good things this time. A lot of it is drugstore skincare too, so I'm excited to share them with you. So let's just get into it. Let's start with this. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Toner for normal to dry skin. It's alcohol free, which is great. I have a lot of skin sensitivity to alcohol. I heard Jessica Braun mention this in one or two videos, but I'd been still working on my Shiseido toner, and so I kind of made a mental note of, okay, when I'm done with this toner, then I'm gonna try the CeraVe one. And if you didn't see my last empties video, the Shiseido one was in there. I got the big bottle, so it took me a long time to finish it. This is awesome, you guys. I just take a cotton pad, like a normal cotton pad, and I will put it all over the face after I use a cleanser, and it works really well. It's hydrating, but not like too hydrating. It doesn't strip the skin at all. I like it just as much as the Shiseido one, and this one is significantly cheaper because it's at the drugstore. I found this at Target, and I am loving this. So I feel like I need to make a skincare routine video, maybe one for morning and night, because at this point, my skincare routine is like 95% drugstore, and I'm really happy with it. My skin is really clear, except for like that time of the month, you know. So I'm very happy. I love this. If you've been looking for a toner at the drugstore, this is so good. I love it. With toners, I do use reusable cotton rounds where they're not cotton, right? They're like a different kind of material that you can put in the washing machine. I do use them for other things like removing makeup, but for toner specifically, I feel like those types of cotton pads really soak up a lot of the product, so I do still use traditional cotton pads. I know they're not the best for the environment, but I just find for toner specifically, those work the best. If you have an alternative, please let me know, because I would love to use something else. Okay, this next one was in the little mini drugstore haul that I did, that I posted, I don't know when you're seeing this, but a few weeks ago. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. It's all I've been reaching for pretty much every single day. I love to use it with this brush. It's a Morphe brush that I've had for years and years. Oh my gosh. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH07 brush. Don't even know if they still make this, but if you have a brush that's like this, I feel like this is a pretty common type of brush. It's used a lot for like under eye setting powder. I like to use this because the consistency of this powder really is almost like a pressed powder that you would use to set your whole face, but it's just got a little bit more of a glow to it. So that's why I like using a brush like this instead of more of a traditional highlight kind of brush. And I'll just take some and I really just like swirl it all around. You can use a lot. Tap it off a little bit, and then I'll just kind of put it over here in the highlighty regions, and I already had some on, so this really builds it up. Now I feel like I gotta do it on the other side. What I love about this is, for one thing, it looks like it's gonna be too dark, and it's not. For another, I like that you can make this really subtle, or you can totally build this up. It is quite glowy when you build it up. So I like that this is kind of a multi-use, not really multi-use, but it's a highlighter that can be really subtle, or you can really build up. So I love it. Seriously, it's all I've been reaching for. I love it so much. This next one, I changed my mind about, and I am years late on it. So it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. Okay, for one thing, this has been out for years. I feel like this has been out since like maybe 2018 or so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I really think it's been out that long. I remember Kelly Strack using this for like years and years. I feel like it has regained surgence because, is that a word? Regain surgence? It has had a resurgence. I'm an English teacher, believe it or not. And because of all the glowy primers out there, which I love them, I really want to do a video ranking all of my favorite glowy primers because I have a lot of them. And I didn't like it because the first time I used this, I used way too much. I feel like with most of the products like this, you can really go ham with it and it still looks great under makeup. This is one I will say as like just more of a FYI. If you use too much of this, it will pill up under makeup. That's happened to me like 2 times using this. But ever since then I stopped using it for a while. Then I picked it up again. I was like, I should really try that again. And I used it not even sparingly. I just used less of it and it didn't do that. So I really think it's possible to use too much of this. But if you don't go overboard, this is beautiful. And what I like about this one, I have to say, I really need to do that video because this is probably the most subtle of the glowy primers that I have found so far. It really, when you put it on, adds just a little bit more glow to the point where your skin just looks naturally glowy. It's not so much like the Physicians Formula one or the Halo Glow one. It gives a different look from the Maybelline one, if that makes sense. So I really need to do a video talking about each of those, but I am really liking this. I found myself, since I realized I needed to use less, I've been reaching for this a lot, like almost every day, because I like it. It adds just that little bit more glow. Here, I should swatch this one for you guys. It's so funny. I love all of my glowy primers too, because I almost feel like you can use each one for a different makeup scenario. Like I don't feel like I would want to declutter any of them right now because I have a different purpose for each one. Life of a makeup lover. This next one, I know I've had in favorites videos before. I've actually talked about this in a lot of videos, but I thought that I lost it for a couple months. And then my husband actually found it in my car. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need that back on my lips immediately. It is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Missy and Fierce. It's their red shade, and I can swatch this for you guys. This is not what I have on my lips today because I'm kind of back in my like red lip era. I mean, was I ever really fully out of it? No, but I have bought a lot of red lipsticks lately. I just feel like it's the time, you know, it's the holiday season. We're approaching that time, and I just love red lipstick, especially like a thick wing, fake lashes, neutral eye. It's my look. I don't know if that's actually how women wore makeup in the 1940s, like celebrities, but that's what I picture in my mind. And I don't know, I feel like it looks good on me. I do get compliments when I wear my makeup this way. So anyway, here's the swatch. It is beautiful. It's like the perfect red, not true red though. I would say that this leans a little bit more pinky. So I feel like my complexion does well with more pinky reds. If you know that's you too, I would try this formula. I decided this morning, I was like looking at a lot of red lipsticks. I tried a couple on and I was thinking, this is my favorite liquid lipstick formula. And I feel like liquid lipsticks are kind of out of style now. But if you are someone like me, I am a teacher. I wear red lips to work. Some people might feel a certain way about that. I don't really care. I love it. I mean, I feel like I kind of toned it down because I was at a new school for about a month or so, and then I was like, you know what, this is just me. They can take it or leave it. And also, I kind of feel like teachers invented red lipstick in a way, right? I feel like all the old-timey movies, when you see teachers, they're always wearing red lipstick. It's a teacher thing. Red lipstick is a teacher thing. I don't know why, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, anyway, because I am a teacher, I don't get to go to the bathroom very often. Sounds very bad, but I don't have time to look in the mirror constantly to fix lipstick. I want to wear lipstick, but I don't have time for that. And so a lot of the time I will go for a liquid lipstick, especially one I can trust, because I know that it's not going to budge all day long, and I can drink water and I can eat a snack or whatever, and it's still going to look good. That is this formula. I have tried a lot, and I mean a lot, of liquid lipsticks. When they were in their heyday, 2017, 2018 again, I feel like I tried them all, especially from the drugstore. And some are great, some are not so great. They make the ones that are a little more sticky but last all day long. Not always my favorite. I feel like I'm only kind of getting into them now. I'm talking about like the Maybelline vinyl type of lipsticks, or even their Superstay matte ink ones. Those are like a little more sticky, but they stay in place really well. Not always my favorite. This, I like the drier ones, but not too drying, that really last all day, and that is this formula. If you have never tried this formula, you need to, because it is so flipping good, and I'm so glad my husband found this. That being said, I'm trying to see if I can find some other ones that I really like, but this is still like the top for me, and I've been wearing it a lot ever since he found it this month. I don't know why I'm doing this, because this is not the lip I'm wearing. Also, it is not very often that I use a lipstick up. This one is very close to being used all the way up. It was in my holiday favorite red lipsticks video last year. Like, I've been using this for a solid amount of time in the last year, and there's a reason why I've almost used it up, because it is just so good. It's the best. It is my favorite. Okay, next one. I am so excited. I have found a new Holy Grail makeup remover balm from the drugstore. I didn't think anything could top my e.l.f. one, because that one is so good. This Neutrogena one is better. It is just better. I have used a lot of it up. I tried to find a new one of it yesterday, but I couldn't find one in the store. This is, I believe it's 2 ounces. Yeah, so this is 2 ounces. Same as the e.l.f. This is why I think it is a step above the e.l.f. It doesn't have a scent. For one, that is very important, because the e.l.f. one has a very light fragrance. Now, the fragrance doesn't bother me, but if you know that fragrance bothers you, and that's why you maybe haven't used the e.l.f. and you've gone for something higher end, like maybe the Clinique one, go no further, because this is amazing. It's new. It might have been out for a while, like within the last year, but I know this is relatively new. It's so good. So it says luxurious balm to oil plus vitamin E. I think every makeup remover balm is supposed to be like a balm to oil. This is one of the few that I think actually is balm to oil, and I noticed it the very first time I used it, because a little bit goes a very long way. You use a little bit and it like instantly becomes an oil and removes all of your makeup so well. I'd say this has lasted me about a month, which is normal for makeup remover balms. I want to say this is maybe between $15 and $20, so it's kind of a lot depending on where you buy it, but it's less expensive than the high-end ones, and it is so good. I'm so excited. I can't even describe to you how good this is. I love it so much. Since I still have some of that liquid lipstick on my hand, I can take a little bit and show you. The littlest bit goes a long way. See? So quick. You put it on your skin, it like instantly becomes an oil almost. And I don't even have any water. So if you haven't tried that, it is excellent. Okay, we're nearing the end. For my birthday, my mom asked me, Haley, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, Mom, I'm glad you asked. It didn't go this way at all. It was literally a texting conversation where she was like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? My mom is very against giving like gift cards and stuff. I mean, she will. Hi, Mom. I know you're watching this. Hi, Mom. She likes to give actual gifts, which I think is really, really sweet. Thank you, Mom. And I said the YSL Black Opium perfume. So I'm that person that I've loved this for like a year. And every time I went into Macy's, they always have this out because it's a very popular perfume. And I would always go straight to this perfume, the tester, and spray it on myself in Macy's and then go about my day. I love this. I'm terrible at describing scents, but it's like a warm vanilla, kind of ambery kind of scent. I am not good at describing scents, you guys, so I'm gonna put the notes somewhere on the screen. But I love this perfume because it is a great fall into winter perfume. It's just one of those warmer kind of scents that's perfect for this time of year, and I love it. I've pretty much used just this for the past month. So if you've never smelled this, I highly recommend you go somewhere like Macy's. I feel like it's really popular, so most people already know about this by now, but I do love it. It's just so good, and I get compliments when I wear it. Last but not least, I have another Neutrogena product. Neutrogena, you're killing it. This is brand new. It is the Neutrogena Daily Facial Moisturizer with Multivitamin Complex. It's fragrance free. This is what I've been using on my face every day after using cleanser, after using that toner, after using a vitamin C serum, under makeup. This is so good. So good. Let me get some out for you guys. It's a moisturizer, and it's a little thicker than a gel, but it almost has that gel-like consistency. That's how quickly it blends into the skin. And that's what I love about it, is I don't always have a ton of time in the morning, and it like really quickly dissolves into the skin. and then the skin is prepped for makeup. It is a very simple type of moisturizer, so if you're into that, you would probably like this. It's, like I said, it's not super thick. There isn't a fragrance. It's great because I have really sensitive skin and it has never caused breakouts. It's never caused me any issues. It doesn't pill up under makeup. You get a lot in here. I feel like this is very rare for a facial moisturizer to get this much product. So you're getting a lot for the money that you're spending on it, and it's from the drugstore. It's not terribly expensive. So I love it. I think my last moisturizer I used, it was the La Roche-Posay, and I think I talked about it in my last empties video, and I said that I liked it a lot, but I didn't love the smell and I was still looking for something else. This is my something else. This is so good. I was so pleasantly surprised by this. So Neutrogena, between this and this, you are absolutely killing it. I am very happy. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It does really help out my channel. If you're already subscribed, I hope you'll hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.